Second chances don't come easy, especially for those who have been to prison. The scarce opportunities and the lack of support once they get home can often land some people back behind bars.
And in this week's episode of Street Soldiers, Fox 5's Lisa Evers looks at some of the challenges facing those men and women as they navigate life after lockdown.
For men and women who've done time for their crimes, coming home from prison can be full of new beginnings and fresh hope. It's a chance to turn their lives around and contribute to their families and community. But life after lockdown can also be a time of frustration and temptation from the streets. It can seem like failure is built in if you don't have a plan.
From what I heard, it's a jungle outside. A jungle outside.
That's the voice of Sharif S1 Harris on the movie soundtrack for Respect the Jukes. One of 10 children growing up in the Castle Hill houses in the Bronx, he dreamed of a music career. It was looking promising in 2008 until he became one of 19 people indicted for a drug conspiracy, allegedly run by the notorious sex money murder Bloodset. He pleaded not guilty, but a jury disagreed and sentenced him to 19 years. I interviewed him in 2015 inside the maximum security Sing Sing Correctional Facility, where he was still writing songs.
To the youth of ours, keep it real with yourself and speak the truth to power. Stay sharp, because this world could use you now. But with that said, I believe the future's ours.
In June 2024, I got an Instagram DM from him that he'd stayed on a positive path after our interview and had been released early on good behavior, serving 15 years and 9 months. He'd earned his associate's degree and is now a community outreach worker for the nonprofit Guns Down Life Up program with New York City Health and Hospitals. He uses music to get a nonviolent message out to the youth. He has a new mindset along with a determination to never go back.
I put myself around people that are beneficial to me and I'm beneficial to them in a positive way. I don't want to be around someone that's going to bring me back into a mind state that could potentially lead me back into incarceration.
Behind bars, inmates have a set daily schedule and structure to their day. There's a set time to get up and go to sleep, eat meals, and do other activities. Plus, many former inmates say they had to constantly watch their backs. In the first 24 hours that they're released, they are faced with a vast unknown and some critical decisions, says Dr. Kimura, professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice.
When they sit with the parole officer, they need to figure out what's the plan. What are they going to get, where are they going to work? How are they going to get to work? Are they going to start school? Are they going to reconnect with their family? All these things that we were talking about need to be considered.
Well, a lot of attention is paid to recidivism by tracking the number of formerly incarcerated people who commit new crimes. There's a push underway to balance that view with success stories of those who come home from prison and start new productive lives. It's the opposite of recidivism, and it's called desistance. It means people desist from criminal behavior, says Fortune Society Deputy CEO Rob DeLeon.
There are so many men and women, people in general, who come home from prison and have families, who don't do advocacy, who work as bus drivers or as sanitation workers and do the things that it takes to keep them home.
There are many more layers to this. I hope you join us as we go in depth on this topic on the next episode of Street Soldiers, Friday night at 10:30, right here on Fox 5. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.